Well, another road trip, my favorite turn in Arizona, and the only difference between me and a lot of fun right now is this Chevy Malibu. We're driving back to Pennsylvania, folks. It's gonna be a great journey. I'll tell you what, obviously we're still in Arizona, but if this sunrise were in the Bible Belt and they had a billboard that said Jesus has risen, I'd believe it looking at that sunrise. But they don't have that. That's Four Peaks. Beautiful. Just entered Payson, Arizona. Elevation 5,000 feet. 74 degrees outside. When I left Phoenix, it was 91 at 5:30 in the morning. There'll be more on WJAC coming up here. This next piece by Earl Simmons. Either let me fly or give me death. Well, just had to take a little piss stop. But look at this. You could... Oh, the pine smell. Fresh air. It's unreal. Chili's. Let's go. I love Chili's. If you're looking for somewhere to eat, I don't know where you're at. I don't know what day it is where you're watching this. But if you're looking for somewhere to eat, go to Chili's. Their 3 for $10 menu. Let me walk you through it. Join Chili's Rewards. That gets you free chips and salsa every time you go there. So you do that. Then you do 3 for $10. You get a drink. I go Dr. Pepper because that's what, you know, that's my little cheat drink, okay? What cheat? Now, this is where it gets tricky because if you're getting the free chips and salsa, this is where it gets tricky because you could do chips and salsa again, but you obviously don't want to do that. But you can get the tortilla soup, which is iffy. I try to go with the Caesar salad. It's not that good. But you get the Cajun chicken pasta. Sometimes I get chicken. Occasionally when I'm feeling rich, I upgrade to shrimp for an extra $1. The Cajun chicken pasta, oh my God, is it good? Oh my God. So that's what I recommend. If you're like, oh, I don't know what to get for lunch. Although your productivity in the afternoon will severely decrease if you get this. If you need to have a productive day, don't get Chili's for lunch. But if you just want to, like, I don't know, watch golf all afternoon, watch the US Open, and just, I mean, bathe in it, that's what I recommend. All right, first supercharger. Payson, baby. There's no one at the supercharger. It's awesome. I haven't run AC yet. A little bit of back sweat, but that's okay. Let's charge her up. Let's charge the pig. There we go, we're charging up. Haven't supercharged this thing in a little while. Charge limit set at 90%. How long are we gonna be here? We'll be here 10 minutes and our journey will continue. I'll try to do a better job this time on this journey of telling you how long I'm gonna be at each supercharger. Between Phoenix and Pittsburgh, I'm going to hit 15 superchargers. Also, this will help you. If you don't have a Tesla yet and you're trying to figure out, well, will this work on my road trips that I do? Go to teslaanywhere.com. That lets you pick exactly which Tesla you're going to get. And then from there, you can map out where you're going to go and it'll tell you how many superchargers you get to hit. So that'll give you an idea of what it's like owning a Tesla and typing something into the navigation. It's very easy. Also, Ford just recalled 50,000 Mach-E's. I'll have the article linked in the description. One of the fuses will overheat and then clamp shut or stay open. I don't remember. But anyways, that's why, you know, on the surface, it looks like Ford is right there with Tesla. What you don't see is Ford is losing about $25,000 per car. And I don't know how long they can sustain doing that before they ramp up their production to be profitable. So that's why Tesla is so far ahead. It's not even close. I am not worried at all driving across the country. If I was in anything else on a third-party charging network that's not managed by the manufacturer, it's uncomfortable. Now, I know you can do it. There's plenty of YouTubers out there that do it. Kyle from Out of Spec, he does it all the time. But Kyle is not your average consumer. Your average consumer wants to get in the car and not worry. They have too many other things going on. You know, you have a family, you have kids, you have limited time on vacation, and if you're gonna get a Tesla, you don't wanna be pissing around with these other chargers and where you're gonna go. So that's why I'm just so comfortable with Tesla, and that's why I'm behind them so much. Plus owning it, I mean, I'm almost at 40,000 miles. Only 5 minutes remaining to continue to trip. It's even faster than it says. But that's my dissertation. We'll be departing shortly. All right, and we've just landed in Payson. Weather is 72 degrees, a little breeze out of the southeast. And thank you for flying with Gjeebs Air. We appreciate your business. We are increasing rates next time. There will be no Chili's served because we've clogged the toilet again on Gjeebs Air. Goodbye. All right, Holbrook supercharger, 15 minutes here, and this is a 250 kilowatt charger. You can see it's the thinner cable. Actually, the chargers that are all the way down there are the 150 kilowatt, so just pay attention. Look for the thinnest cable because sometimes they're mixed in between. But we need to have a conversation right now because here's a piss bottle. Now, why can't we just take that and throw it in the trash can? Why are they all over the, like, just save it. It's wrapped up. Once you get to your next stop, you can throw it away there. I just, doesn't make any sense to me. But anyways, the Pink Pig is doing great. Michelin Pilot Sports have been great. I've been hauling ass, to be honest with you. Yeah, these tires are great. They just make the car a little bit sharper. 15 minutes here, we're on our way. All right, so second supercharger in. It's great. I'm gonna hit the next supercharger in an hour and 10 minutes. It's interesting how sometimes you charge in 1 hour and sometimes you charge in 2.5 hours. It's all based on terrain and wind. Like when you type something into the navigation here, it calculates all of that. So if you're gonna be going uphill and you're gonna be going into the wind and it's 100 degrees outside and you're running the AC, they calculate all of that into trying to decide where you're going to stop next. Whatever you naturally are drawn to, doesn't matter. It could be working on school buses, it could be farming, it could be accounting, it could be whatever. Whatever you are naturally drawn to do, sports, you can find a way to monetize it. But you have to be diligent and very passionate about it. You can't be in it for, I want to get as rich as possible. That's not why I do YouTube. I'm just very thankful and happy that I can do something that I'm truly passionate about. I love making videos and I love cars and Tesla and all that stuff. I'm lucky I can do it, but I'm also very passionate about it and I work on it all the time. I'm always trying to get better. So, hello UPS, the trucker waved at me, I don't know why. You can do it, but you have to be diligent and you will have to make sacrifices to get there. So that's the motivational speech for the day. That's your David Goggins speech. David Goggins is by far has the best match. If you don't know who David Goggins is, take your kids out of the room, look up David Goggins and some of his speeches. That resonates with me. All right, so we're at the Gallup, New Mexico supercharger. Show you a quick tip here. You really have to pay attention. I was sitting on the 150 kilowatt charger and I looked around and there was a 250. So part of these, you can see here, again, the thinner cable, and then down there you have the thicker ones. But generally what they tell you with the superchargers is not to park next to someone else. So generally it would be bad for me to park next to someone because I'm drawing power off of their charger, so we'll both charge slower. But with the 250 kilowatt chargers, you're able to park right next to one another and it doesn't draw off the other's power. So it's just gonna make charging and these things a lot faster, but yeah, hopefully that helps. All right, so a bit of a challenge here. I just got a warning to stay below 75 miles per hour to reach my destination. I only charged to 73%. I don't know why it just didn't have me charge a little bit more. We're gonna do it. But yeah, that's what these videos are for. These are for me to do uncomfortable things so you people can be more comfortable. That's the new motto of the channel. So away we go, Interstate 40 East. When I was in college, a professor showed a picture of the United States at night and pointed to a line of lights that made like a very straight line across the southern part of the United States. And he goes, does anyone know what this is? And everyone's looking at the map like, I don't know, Dave and Buster's? And I raise my hand because my brain is off. And I go, is that Interstate 40? He goes, yes it is. And I've never been so proud in my life. I don't know why I told that story. So very weird here. I was at the Gallup supercharger, which I'm back at right now. I started to drive down the road and the navigation routed me back to this supercharger saying I wasn't gonna have enough charge to get to where I was going. So I don't know why it did that. It was only 123 miles away. I had 60, 70% battery. Very weird. I probably could have made it. I just decided to be safe and come back here. I should have just gone, you know? Also, a couple things here, doing some notes in my phone, but so you have this case from Magback, and then the mount that sits right there. It's a magnetic case, and then it sits there, and it charges your phone all in once, so that's a really nice piece from them. I have a code or saves you 15% off at the link in the description. And then I also have this from Tomei, so just a manual phone holder. What I can say is the brands that sponsor this channel and that I represent, they all have excellent customer service. Tomei is excellent. My code Gjeebs saves you 10% off there. Into the AM, this integration they just did with me as a thank you to the electric community. Awesome customer service, Hydrosilex. So any of the brands that I work with have excellent customer service, and if they don't, you guys always say, hey, this is what happened, they're not getting back to me, and I take care of it. So I stand behind all of the brands that I work with. That's why I don't bring that many on. Much better for me to create a deep relationship with these companies and promote their products. So let's see if Elon's gonna let me go to Albuquerque now, and we're off. So there's a bunch of exotic cars, McLarens, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsche, there's some BMW M's, everything you can imagine, AMGs driving by. And there's a rally and it said Crown Rally. So I was like, oh, what's that? So I look it up, Crown Rally. 2 hours ago, Porsche 911 accident, 2 dead, 140-mile-per-hour accident. So I was like, imagine being part of that rally and you just have to keep going and 2 people who started with you are no longer there. Just crazy. Made it to the Albuquerque charger with 10%. It made me do that U-turn. Honestly, I would have been fine. I'd have probably made it with 5% battery or something if I didn't go back, so that was annoying. But yeah, we might have to go to Applebee's here. Might have to bite the bullet. Just took a massive shit in the Applebee's. I went in this one. There was another guy blowing this one up, but we're all good now. Back outside. I just ate at Applebee's. Wow. Yeah, so we're leaving this I don't even know where I'm at. That Applebee's really messed me up. We're leaving Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just ate at this Applebee's. Quick tip for you guys. If you have to blow out and you want to throw your car on the charger, run in that door right there on the side, right there. Run in that door, and then the bathroom's immediately to your right, and there's 2 stalls that you can blow into. So see, look, say what you want about my YouTube channel, but I cover every aspect of travel with Tesla, topics that no other YouTuber will cover. So this is the value that I bring to you. All I ask is you like the videos, and that's free. Their plumbing is screwed, but we're on our way. So you guys know how I always make the joke about being a pig and not eating in the car and all that stuff, right? I always say that because I'm perfect and I make no mistakes. I have my little Dr. Pepper there to-go cup from Applebee's. Somehow it overflowed. My pants are soaked. There's Dr. Pepper all over the white seats. So, and I'm going. I'm done stopping, so I'm just going to let it soak in, and we'll clean it up at the next stop with the Hydrosilex interior cleaner. 25% off with code GJEEBSJUNE or code GJEEBSJULY. They're saving you 25%. This stuff is great, and I'm going to do a little Dr. Pepper test unintentionally. Yeah, I'm soaked in Dr. Pepper, but I'm not stopping, and that's it. I'm in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Old school town, little Dairy Queen there. I love these types. Rough Riders, shout out to DMX. I love these little types of old towns. Wish there was a way to preserve or revamp them. I feel like with the pandemic, we could have like outsourced call centers and things like that to small towns like this to help them. Because what may be a low-paying job in a big city is a high-paying job in a rural area. And that gives people the capital to open up businesses and take chances. And I wish there was a way to pursue that. I wish I had the time to pursue something like that in a small town just to help them out in any way I can. Maybe they don't want help, maybe they don't need help, but it would just be cool to give young people opportunities in these rural areas, which are great parts of the country, where you can actually go outside and enjoy yourself and not be in a concrete jungle with your dog that's meant to live in Alaska. Also, I really hope to the Lord. You always pray when you're in need, right? I hope that there is a bathroom at this next supercharger, because Applebee's is hitting hard. I got warning number 1 where, you know, it comes and it's like, okay, we'll be back. So number 2's coming. I need a bathroom.
Your destination.
Oh, it looks like we're at a Comfort Inn. Okay, nice. We're going to the Comfort Inn. All right, Comfort Inn. Saved my life, Las Vegas, New Mexico. All right, we're in Santa, where are we? Yeah, Santa Rosa, New Mexico. And one of the attractions was the Blue Hole, a diving...
feet, turn right onto historic Route 66.
She always speaks out of turn. There's apparently a Blue Hole diving area. I'll have it up on the screen, some pictures.
Right onto historic Route 66.
Yeah, I'll give you some historic. Even when you're with my boo, I do. Just listening to that. Oh my, we've entered the Xander zone, folks. Ignore lust, choose Jesus. We made it! Woo! This is the best part of the trip. This is the best part of the trip. I'm not even trying to be funny or anything. This is the best part of the trip. These are the most entertaining billboards I've ever seen in my life. They advertise clean bathrooms, fresh smells, and Jesus. You would think we're heading, where's Jesus from again? Jerusalem. You would think we're going to Jerusalem. The stone has been moved and he is risen in the center of the United States. It's crazy. I may open a mega church here and start a religious band. It's fun. I'll keep you guys updated on what other billboards we see, but God, we just saw the first one. Ignore lust, choose Jesus. Head on. Well, I was rolling through Texas. I saw Jesus. I said, hey, Jesus, can you charge me up? He said, hell no, that's the lust. Ignore the lust and choose Jesus. Choose Jesus, choose Jesus, ba-ba, choose Jesus, I choose Jesus, ba-ba, choose Jesus, I choose Jesus, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Rising again. We've made it to another day here in Alexis, Texas, and it's beautiful. Oh, shout out Discount Tire. I didn't know Discount Tire was out here. But yeah, the roads are clear, the Tesla is charged, and we are hammering across this country. Oklahoma, then Missouri, and that's really all there is to report right now. Some Sentry mode last night that only used 3% of the battery, so that was worth it. I was pretty sure I was going to come back to a car that was either gone or empty, but neither happened. I keep seeing billboards for free 72-ounce steak. Now, nothing's free, so like, what's the catch? Like, what if I walk in that building and say, hi, I'd like the free 72-ounce steak, do they just hand me that? You know, you always want to know the catch, and that's what makes you pull over. There it is. Look at that guy. It looks like Woody. Big Texan Steak Ranch. Free. Home of the free 72-ounce steak. It's probably like if you eat it all, including the bone, then you get a free 72-ounce steak. You also lose your life. But it's free. Alright, folks. This is probably my second favorite supercharger. The Conoco, old Conoco station. This is where I parked last time that I came here. Last year, right around this time, about a year ago. It's good to come back. I like to park in the same stalls. I like to have some consistency, you know. Oh, there used to be a military van there, but it's not there anymore. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, get some food, and that's it. So 15 minutes left here, and I just went to McDonald's, little breakfast sandwich. And I sometimes, like, there's a lady right over here, she's selling quail eggs. It just seems like a simple, clean life. Sometimes I almost crave that. I want to just kind of just drop everything, get rid of everything in Arizona, go to a small town, just work at a gas, like, just do something simple, whatever it is. I don't know, that speed is appealing to me. You know, liquidate everything, work a simple job, worry about your family. I don't know, something about that's appealing. You ever feel that way? This time on Tesla Talks. So I'm in Oklahoma right now, and the sign that I just went by says, don't hit our workers, avoid $10,000 fine. So essentially what I'm hearing there is, Oklahoma values the lives of their workers at 10 grand. Like, if you were a very rich person, you could weigh that out. You could be like, 10 grand to hit someone? Let's give it a run. Come on, Oklahoma, you gotta make that fine $1 million. Then everyone would be like, all right, well, yeah, let's avoid the workers. But 10 grand? I mean, that's a viral YouTube video. It's actually not, because you can't get monetized for violent acts anymore. You can't even get monetized showing like tornadoes and stuff because it's a weather event to protect the Weather Channel for their views. So just hit another supercharger that I've never been to. It's interesting on this trip, I did this exact route last year, and I've already hit 3 superchargers that I did not hit last year. And it's also funny, I was just thinking, superchargers are like the law of nature. The law of nature for animals is you always take what you need. You never take more than that. It's how animals eat when they're taking resources, whereas humans, we're pigs, we want as much as possible. And like for a supercharger, you get the charge that you need, and then you go to the next supercharger on your road trip. So kind of a cool thing. But maybe it's not a cool thing, but I think it's cool, and you're in my world, so it's cool. Away we go. We're just running in chill mode too. We're chilling. We're just having a good time cruising through Oklahoma. Made it to the Oklahoma City superchargers. This hasn't happened to me before going toward the East Coast, but these superchargers are all full. So now I have to wait until one of them opens up so I can charge. The pink Tesla is not happy about this. All right, so I made it into the Oklahoma City supercharger, and I only had to wait like 5 minutes, but you can see there's another Model 3 there that's queued up. So they could probably expand this one a little bit, but this is something that's gonna happen. Now, luckily, Tesla already has chargers all across the country, so they're able to scale these a little bit more. You know, there's room over there to add more superchargers in. This is just gonna happen more as more Teslas are sold. But luckily, I mean, it's been pretty rare. In California, you generally have to wait. I think Dallas is another bad area where they don't have enough chargers for people that need to use the superchargers and don't charge at home. It's the first time happening to me going back east. So it was only 5 minutes to wait, and it's kind of a long charge. It says 25 minutes remaining still. That's what happens in these high traffic chargers. Oklahoma City in the distance out there. Look at this. 3 seasons of thrills. We got an outdoor water park. I mean, got it all here. Kind of an interesting thing I've noticed is I've seen 3 trucks full of Rivians heading west. I'm pretty sure they're built in North Georgia, but it's impressive. Like, those are the only cars that I've seen. Now, I've seen trucks of used cars, but new cars, it's only been 3 Rivian trucks on 18-wheelers. So that's pretty interesting that they're pumping out those. Also, my friend bought a Rivian R1S. So I'll be reviewing that like in October. I'll be able to make a bunch of videos on it, but really excited about that as well. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the Mississippi. It has to be, right? We gotta pass it at some point. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. It's the only word I used to know how to spell. That and photosynthesis. You know, folks, I could be in my car in the air conditioning right now, or I could be using this table from 3D Mats, eating Panda Express and enjoying myself in the great outdoors. Code GJEEBS3D10, like you see at the bottom of your screen here, will save you on their website. They have the best floor mats in the game. That's what I have in my car. They're the best. They stick. They're durable. I recommend them to no end. They sent me this table, so I'm using it. But yeah, I like this supercharger because several reasons. Golf course, maybe I'll hit a shot. Golf course, casino, resort, plenty of places to eat. Hard Rock Tulsa slaps. And so does Panda Express. Pulling up to another toll booth. They always love to talk about the Tesla. Here we go. Hi. Okay. What do you need the receipts for? Is that if you pull off or something?
Yeah, that's if you get off the truck.
Okay, got it. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You want to race me, minivan? I don't want this. Oh, she didn't say anything. Usually, like the guy at the last toll booth, he goes, "Too bright for me." I was like, "Yeah, no, we did it for a gender reveal." And he goes, "Yeah, see, I got that one over there, the red one." I was like, "Oh, this guy's a Tesla?" And I looked over, and it was like a Lexus NX. Random. Panda Express. Make me just kaboom, baby. By the way, the toll booth's $5. What the hell is that? There's a casino, pecans, homemade fudge candies, and Miller Pecan Co. Exit 302. Come on down, Monday, Monday, Monday. Tired of shitting your pants on road trips? Come on down and get some pecans. It'll help your gut health. Tired of being lactose intolerant? Come down to buy some pecans. The sign back there, Ozark Land. The previous one said road trip calories don't count, and it was just showing mounds of chocolate fudge. That's beautiful. All right, folks, it's the end of day 2. I'm currently in Effingham, Illinois, or as some say, Illinois. Yeah, we're just charging up. I gotta say, the love that the pink Tesla gets is through the roof. People love this thing. Take pictures of it. I don't know, it's kind of fun to see the joy that this brings to some people just because the car has been wrapped pink. It just looks incredible. Again, I got it done at Dynamic Tint in Tempe, Arizona. Tyler's the man for paint protection, film, wrapped, and tinting. So yeah, gonna get a hotel, and then tomorrow I will finish the stretch, 9 hours left to Western Pennsylvania. Tires have done well. They ride great for being a performance tire. It's a summer performance tire, the Pilot Sport 4S. Michelin, in my opinion, makes the best tires. Pay for it, but they perform really well. That's it. That's what we're doing right now. Just waiting for the car to charge up. I'm gonna get a hotel somewhere around here, shut it down for the night. But yeah, it's been a hell of a drive. I wish my wife could come with me. Miss her. Miss the little baby kicking in the stomach. You can feel it moving around in there. It's kind of cool. It's been a fun trip. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. Any questions you have, leave it in the comments below. Please like the video. I work hard on these videos to make them entertaining and try to give you some information along the way. So like the video, it's free to you, helps me out. This is what I do full time, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.